Hi, I'm Sheenagh. I'm a scout leader at Nafton and this is my 60-second Scouter.
3, 2, 1!
Entirely up to you.
It says Mike.
I know, right?
It should say Sheenagh. Favourite book? I can't think of what it's called. I think it's called The Magic Wishing Chair by Enid Blyton. It's got a chair with wings on and every time the children sit on it, it takes them away to amazing places, and it's just an adventure story really. I love that book. Yeah, it's my favourite book. What do I do with it when I'm done?
Put it on your book? I don't know.
Okay.
Don't put it on the grass because it'll be, yeah. Yeah, you just see me in the background just like
running around getting all the cards. Exactly. How do you look after your mental health? I keep smiling because there's always something to smile about. Best holiday destination? Anywhere. Because there's something different to see everywhere you go, isn't there? I'm going to take from the back this time, not the front.
Ooh.
Best skill you've learnt in scouting? When I started scouting 12 years ago, I didn't know anything. And now I can do knots, I can light fires, I can abseil, I can do archery, I can shoot a rifle. Honestly, there's loads of things. So I don't know what my best skill is. Oh, I don't know. There's too many. There's too many. What got you into scouting? My son. I went along to a cub camp and as a parent helper and thought, this is amazing. People actually do this as a hobby. And yeah, that was it. So the next week I signed up as a beaver leader. Best campfire song. So again, I don't know what it's called. The Pirate Life for me. Why did you want to be unit leader? I wanted to be a unit leader because the first experience I had as a unit leader was just amazing, and I came back a different person, and I loved seeing the change in the young people as well from when we started out. Like some of them were only 12, and when they came back, that experience had really changed them, and I loved being part of that, and I really wanted to make our unit like a family. We were the Jamboree family, and we still talk now. We still have reunions if we could, and I love it. And that was 3 years ago, and I think we'll be friends forever. Favourite scouting memory? Okay, we went on a water camp at Old Walk near York, and I had a scout who'd been scouting for years and years and years, and he said he doesn't want to go in the water, and he was definitely not going on the water, and I managed to convince him to go on the water, and he got in the kayak, and within minutes of him being on the water he capsized, and I was next to him and I thought, oh no, this is going to go really, really badly. I've really traumatized him for the rest of his days. And he came back up again, and they came and they took him to the edge, and I was with him, and I said, is everything okay? And he said, yeah, I want to go back in again. And that for me was amazing because he was so adamant he didn't want to go. I managed to convince him, this would be really, really good, and he got into a bit of trouble and he loved it, and he got back in again. So that for me was still my favourite. One word to describe scouting? This was an easy one. Awesome. Oh, who inspires you? Different people for different things. Mm-hmm. There are different people that come into your life that come in for a reason, and they show you different ways of thinking and different ways of doing things, and some just come into your life just because they needed to be there at that time. And yeah, I get inspiration from quite a few people really. One thing you're definitely taking to Korea. That's really hard. A pillow. I've never had such a good sleep as on a jamboree, because you wake up in the morning and you're busy, and then you go to sleep and it's like, so to have a really good sleep is really important. And one thing I love about it is that there's nothing else that you can think about. There's, you don't have to worry about what you're cooking for food that night. You don't have to worry about what shopping you need to do, what washing needs doing. You're just in the present, in the moment, and I love that. And so sleep just comes so easy, and it's beautiful, and everybody needs a pillow. Why are fires important in scouting? Many reasons. It keeps you warm, it cooks your food, and it's also one of those things that's quite scary because it's so powerful, but it's also beautiful, and it's understanding that power and knowing that you can control that, but you also need to respect that power too. So I quite like all of those. As a child, I never went near a fire because it was scary. And then as a scout, I've had to learn to be respectful of that power because I'm teaching others how to do it. So it's very important that you understand that. Oh, I like this one. What color represents you and why? Yellow. I love the colour yellow. It's like every time you see yellow you just think happy thoughts, don't you? And you think of the sun and you think of happy things, and everyone likes the sun and happy things. Yellow, definitely yellow. That was easy. What is scouting like in a village? I think in a village we're all a community basis, and you all want to do things for the better of other people, and I quite like that. And I visited different scouting in different areas, and I do like the village because everyone seems to care about each other and they really have that community spirit. And in a big town you've got people coming from all over, they don't necessarily have that spirit we would have in a village. And we do a lot for the village, and yeah, I like to think that we're well represented, and I like that community feeling.
Well done, you.
Go and get to keep the mug now.
No, you don't get to keep the mug.
Tried.
Hey, well,
I tried.
fantastic. There we go.